We are here at the We've Been Drinking MMA podcast, and we are talking about the main event: Max Holloway versus Arnold Allen. Ar- Arnold Allen is a prospect that's been on a win streak. He has uh, he has powerful strikes. His jab is kind of suspect, but he's fighting a guy that is Max Holloway. He's a legend in my eyes. He's hashtag blessed, as he would say. He's a great boxer. He's a volume striker. 7 significant strikes a minute, right?
Yeah.
A minute.
Yeah.
7 plus strikes a minute.
Yep.
This is going to be a stand-up fight. Nobody's taking down anybody. And if you're throwing 7 significant strikes a minute, it's going to be a fun fight to watch. So I'm going with Max Holloway, and I'm going to say it's going to go the distance. So, what do you think about that, backhand?
Yeah, I like also I'm going with Max Holloway as well. Distance is smart. I think that's a pretty smart bet. I think I might have to do a double bet with that because Arnold Allen does keep the distance. He's on like a 12 fight win streak, so it's not going to be easy to finish him. And even though Holloway has a lot of significant strikes, like I said, Arnold Allen really likes to keep the distance and go for like little like probing, like little calf kicks, kind of just scoring some points here and there, and then he'll throw some punches and but not overcommit like ever. So he's on a 12 fight win streak, so it's pretty impressive. But his last fight, Qatar against Calvin Cater, his foot kind of got broken or whatever. He landed on it wrong in the air or something. So, I'm not saying Arnold Allen doesn't win the fight. I mean, probably, I don't know, he might not. Cater's really good, but it's just one of those fights. So I mean, that was his first real test. Hooker, he did TKO Hooker, so Hooker's legit, number 8 guy or whatever. But Holloway's championship material. He's had a trilogy with Volkanovski, the current 145-pound champ, and I mean, I guess technically, what's his name? Yair is the interim champ, but guess what? Max Holloway has a win over Yair Rodriguez as well. So, yeah, Rodriguez has. I mean, Max Holloway has wins and pretty dominant wins over these really good top fighters in the division, including Calvin Kattar and Yair Rodriguez. Some people thought he won the rematch with Volkanovski, and then the last fight he lost kind of like a landslide against Volkanovski, but Volkanovski is on a really great level right now, so there's no shame in that. Like Lousy said, Arnold Allen has 3.4 significant strikes per minute, and Max Holloway, has 7.2 significant strikes per minute. He's really good at getting up off the ground, even if Allen only has 1 takedown per fight. Even if that happens and it happens to get a takedown, Holloway will be able to get back up. So it's a striking affair, and Holloway's got these phenomenal combos, jab, 1-2, combo punches, everything. It's just phenomenal. His footwork is really great, really hard to time him, I guess, unless you're Volkanovski. But Max Holloway for the win. He's minus 150, only $150 to make $100. Even though Allen's on a 12 fight win streak, a lot of the fighters are nobody who's really ranked except for really like Hooker. So it's not that. I mean, it's impressive, but it's not that impressive. Like not enough. It's impressive, but not impressive enough for me to say, oh, he's going to beat Holloway. I just think Allen doesn't throw with a lot of heat. He's very careful with his punches, and he's kind of keeps a distance even when he's punching. He doesn't go forward enough with his strikes to really throw with big damage. And with a guy like Holloway with really great head movement, great distance control, it's going to be really hard to actually hurt or damage Holloway. So Holloway's going to land the strikes, like we said, 7.2 significant strikes per minute. It's going to be the story of the night. Going the distance is great though, because Allen really does like to keep the distance. So it's a great double bet. And then if you win both, why not? So. Yeah, it's a good hedge / double bet. I just think Holloway at minus 150 is an amazingly cheap price. I just think that because he lost to Volkanovski, all the rounds, and then Arnold Allen's on this win streak, that's the reason. But like I said, the win streak is not the people that he beat, not super impressive really. So, just don't think he's on the level. I think he's number 6 in the world. I think he'll probably stay there, and Holloway will keep fighting for championships. So just a different tier. So. Thanks for listening. This is going to be a really super excited for this card. We've got some really good fights on it.